And I've been keeping a secret from you, and some of you won't be happy with me. Dilemma: do I keep putting more time and money into getting her trained and gentle? Because even though she's she showed her personality there. Good morning, everyone. I gotta show you something kind of crazy. Last night yesterday afternoon, I got the lawn mowed. And so I turned on the sprinkler and I left it on all night, and look what I woke up to. So the sprinklers are still going, but look at this. That is ice. It froze last night, guys, but that's all right. It'll warm up here in just a little bit, but let's go do chores, and I gotta go tell you something exciting and sad that's gonna happen on the farm. So let's go. Well, as I walk down to the horses, we'll talk. It is kind of crazy that I'm walking across ice right now, but it's supposed to get up to about 75 degrees today, so now that the sun's out, it's gonna melt quickly. Sorry, a bird just flew over it. But oh, let me show you as I come around the corner. This is cool. Right as I was coming around the corner, look who's strutting his stuff. Fred is looking good. He always puts his butt to me though, so it's hard to get a really good view of those beautiful feathers. So see, there he goes, he puts them down. Now right now we have Barney and Wilma in here because we had all of them out and they were starting to wander a lot. And one of the males was actually going over to the neighbor's house. I gotta get some feed for the peacocks. Was going over to the neighbor's house and would go to their back window and see his reflection and start fighting himself in their window and scratching their window and jumping up on it. And anyway, the neighbors weren't too thrilled, and so then I can't blame them. So I thought, oh no, I've got to get rid of the peacocks. I don't want to make the neighbors mad. But instead I caught them, put them in the pen, and Wilma started laying eggs. And not wanting to sit on them necessarily, but she started laying eggs, and I'm hoping they're fertilized. And we've got a girl in town, a good friend, that is actually she has an incubator and she's trying to hatch them. So we'll see if we get some baby peacocks. That would be really fun. And having that pair pinned up for right now has kept the other one close. So anyway, that's why you've only seen one peacock out for a while. But dang, Blake left on the water, guys. That's the joke. When water gets left on, I always blame it on Blake. Well, obviously it's not Blake, but Vicky gives me a hard time that I always blame Blake for everything. I just left this on a little bit just to water this tree. And oops, that's all right. Well, I was just trying to water the tree really good, guys. It was all intentional. Just kidding. But that tree's coming out, leafing out really nice. It's gonna be beautiful right here next to the fourth feeder. So kind of fun. But let's feed some hay, and then I'll tell you about something exciting and sad that's happening with the horses. I forgot to even mention the clothes I'm wearing come from Everly stock. I love this shirt and the hat. My son Bryson found this company for us, and I am so excited. I mean, I love this. I got water on me from the sprinkler, but I thought, man, this is so warm, I don't know if I'll get to wear it. And then this morning I wake up, I see ice on the grass. I'm like, oh, well, I'm grabbing that shirt. And I can tell you, these are the most comfortable. I don't know that I've ever owned a shirt this nice, honestly. This flannel feels like fleece. It's just so soft and nice. I love the hat. It's a company owned by and created by veterans, and they not only sell apparel, but all kinds of outdoor gear, backpacks, camping stuff. Anyway, pretty awesome. So check them out. But I'm just excited Bryson found them for me, because seriously, I don't think I've ever owned a shirt that's this nice. It's just awesome. So what do you think? Well, real quick, I just threw hay to a couple horses. Isn't Cowboy looking awesome? And that is Gold 66. And I've been keeping a secret from you, and some of you won't be happy with me. I am gonna make some serious changes. Some big changes happening on the farm here in the next little bit. But one's already happened. Gold 66 is no longer a stallion. I reached out and was kind of putting out some feelers to see if we wanted to breed him to some outside mares, and there was some interest because he's so beautiful, but no one really came forward with some money. And you know, a lot of people just acted interested but not really doing anything about it. And as beautiful as he is, he just has a lot of energy, which is good, but he's very athletic. He very reactive when you're riding him, which is good. You want a horse to react, but also, you know, for an old man like me, I'd rather have one that's just more calm. And so we're looking at some things. He's no longer a stallion, he's been gilded, and I'm glad that we have Nugget right now on the farm, and Lex will be having a baby by him, so we'll get to see what he produced. But now he's a gilding, and as a gilding, I'm gonna actually see if there's anyone that wants to make him into a rope horse or do something more with him than what I can do. I just don't have time to ride all the horses that I have and to finish them. And I couldn't be more proud of Blake, where he is and what he's doing. But without Blake's help here, and many of you saw this coming before he left, like, what are you gonna do when Blake's gone? And you were right. I don't have time to do everything that I do. And with Maureen leaving, and she's ridden horses more than any of us this year, I'm just gonna be making some big changes. So more to come about Gold 66, but he still is just a beautiful boy. And Cowboy is the one behind him that we also gilded, and he is shedding off and looking good and getting more healthy. And anyway, there you go. There's the anyway that I use that Maureen's family pointed out, Mr. Anyway. So at least I catch myself saying it sometimes now. But there you have it. There's those two, and that's not even the big announcement I was going to share with you. So let's go look at some others. I just threw some hay down to the goats. I still cannot believe that Cookie has not had her babies. She is fat as can be. Been making milk for 6 weeks. It's just crazy. And Cookie, or not Cookie, Nugget, sorry. Nugget's up here trying to eat some hay through the fence when she ought to be down there eating with the goats, but she'll figure that out in a minute. She just likes to eat up here by Mama. And Chipper's doing awesome, putting on weight. She'd got a little thin when she was nursing, but she's putting on weight and doing good. We have her in a pen by herself so I can give her some extra marrow and full minerals that some of you sent us through the Amazon wish list. So thank you so much for that. But now for what I intended to tell you when I headed down here. Everyone seems to have fallen in love with Miss Honey here. She came to us so poor and neglected and abused, and she just was not in good shape. And now look at her. She is gorgeous. Well, on a live last week, I think it was, I mentioned that I was kind of in a dilemma. Do I keep putting more time and money into getting her trained and gentle? Because even though she's she showed her personality there, she still pins her ears back if you come to her feed. She was so starved that she definitely lets people know, hey, when I'm eating, you better not touch my food. But anyway, I mentioned to some of you on the live, I said, what do I do? She's cute and healthy, but when Maureen rode her, she's very green. She doesn't have much of a handle on her, that's what they call it, meaning she doesn't turn real well, she doesn't stop real well. She's just green, meaning she has not been ridden much. And I was told that from the guy that I bought her from. He said, yeah, I got her and put about 30 days on her, is what he said. And she wasn't being fed real well. But now she's healthy, happy, and yet she still just has a long ways to go till she's a finished horse. Well, the Wiltbank family in Farmington, New Mexico has reached out and said, you know what? Don't keep paying for training and put the time. Let us put in the time and training and let us take Honey. So as I talked to them, they've been watching our channel for a long time. Great people. And I said, well, you got to promise to send me updated videos and pictures because everyone loves Honey, and they agreed to that, and it looks like they may be coming to get her this weekend. So Wiltbanks, thanks for reaching out, and thanks for providing a wonderful home. The Wiltbanks are a family that have been around horses forever. The kids grew up doing some rodeo and gymkhana stuff, and they know what they're doing and they know what they're getting into, and I'm super excited to see Honey really fulfill her potential to not only to be cute, but to be usable and to become just a sweet little, I can see her being a great little gymkhana horse. So sorry guys, I know some of you will be sad that she's not here on the farm, but we will be excited for updates, and that's the big announcement today. That's exciting and sad. Exciting because when we get a rescue horse, that is our intent, is to get them healthy and get them better off than when they came, whether that means more training, more nutrition or just some TLC, or like Cowboy over there, he needed to be castrated. He's also gaining some weight. He's not being beat up by all the stallions out there on the reservation. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. I need to get up to the house and get to work. And yet I've enjoyed this beautiful crisp morning and getting to wear this flannel shirt that my son got for me from Everly Stock. Sure love this stuff. Seriously, it is so soft and warm. So have a great day. We're gonna miss you around here, girl. But you sure have been fun to have around, and you've become a beautiful girl.